torturing him sometimes, they would drip a few drops of water on his chest. Meaning he's dehydrated, he has nothing to drink, and they would drip some water on his chest just to amplify that torture on Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Put yourself in Mecca and what you're seeing with this man. The torture of Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu went on for months. Months. When that didn't work, what did they do to Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu? Said that they would tie Bilal up radiallahu ta'ala anhu from his wrists and from his ankles, and they would hand him to the sufaha of Ta'if. Same people that stoned the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the young ones of Ta'if, basically those who were known. Sufaha would mean the ignorant ones, and a lot of times I see that mistranslated, by the way, in a literal way. The sufaha would be the hoodlums, right? Would be, these people that were known for doing nothing that was productive, people who were no good. And you imagine he would take Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu and they would throw him to these sufaha, and he would say to them, do with him whatever you want. If'alu bihi ma shi'tum, do whatever you want to him. So they'd beat him, they'd cut him, they'd spit on him, they'd assault him, they'd do all sorts of things to him. And they would beat him and they would say, قُلْ اللَّاتِ قُلْ الْعُزَّةِ, say Allat, say Al-Uzza. And Bilal radiallahu anhu would respond, Allah, Allah. So that was the torture of Bilal radiallahu anhu. They tried different methods. They tried different people. And they assaulted him in every possible way to try to break him radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Then Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu narrates another incident about Bilal radiallahu anhu. Said that I remember Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu being dragged in the streets of Mecca, and the blood from his body was leaving a streak. These are vivid details from the Sahaba. They all remembered and recalled the torture of this man radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Eventually, Umayyah put a collar on him. So the humiliation and the torture only increased. He put a collar on him and he used to drag him with that collar, and they used to put hot iron on him. And he said that Bilal radiallahu anhu would pass out, would go unconscious for many hours to where we thought maybe he was dead. But Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu would wake up. And subhanAllah, there's a narration as well that Waraq ibn Nawfal, and though this is not a hadith that's narrated in a hadith form, so you can't verify it like the kind of hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that Waraq ibn Nawfal once passed by Bilal radiallahu anhu screaming as he was being tortured, Ahadun Ahad, as he would always do, one, 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 one. And Waraqa responded and said, Ahadun Ahad, Wallahi ya Bilal. One, Wallahi, O Bilal. And Waraqa, this old man, said to Umayyah, Wallahi in qatalta, la'attakhid alayhi darih. I swear that if you kill this man, then I'm going to build a shrine on top of him. That you're not going to just kill this man without consequences, that what this man is doing is noble, and that he doesn't deserve to be treated in this way. But no one was really in a place to be able to help him. And Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala anhu said that of all of those that were tortured out in public, all of them would give up at times. Meaning all of them would just say what they had to say. And the Prophet ﷺ allowed for that to be done. That you could say things to get yourself out of torture, as long as you didn't mean it in the heart. He said, إِلَّا Bilal, except for Bilal, قَالَ لَقَدْ هَانَ نَفْسَهُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. It's beautiful. He said that he literally just gave himself. He belittled himself for the sake of Allah. Completely gave his body and gave his self for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says that he's one of those who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or some of the scholars said it was revealed about Bilal radiallahu anhu, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَشْرِي نَفْسَهُ بِتِغَاءَ مَرْضَاتِ اللَّهِ.